Hi, so today I want to play through Life is Strange, or at least start it and probably get through the first episode or a part of it. And I also want to try and get all the optional photos that are achievements on Steam at least. So I hope we have fun and get everything done. Lightning and thunder.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
I can sort of sprint or go faster. I guess the mouse sensitivity can be adjusted a bit. If I do that, don't know if it's faster now or slower. Okay, now I can be a bit sensitive. That's a nice tornado there.
Come on, Max. You can make it.
Okay, I can make it, probably. Because I definitely want to get on that bench in the middle of the storm.
Holy shit.
And now she realizes that there's a giant storm.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black
I
and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus,
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
because of her image of...
Okay, with tab I can apparently go to the journal. So that's what she wrote about her life at this school. It's quite a lot to read. So I did sort of read it backwards now, but you can always try and pause the record of this later if you really want to read it. I'm not going to read it aloud, I'm not good at that. That's a list of people I know at this school at the moment. This is the teacher. And that's the phone she has.
Of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame anyone.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too.
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
The essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty.
I should take a
without
picture to prove I'm still
which
here.
explains why
Plus,
Frank
it's
was
perfect for my
Kerouac's photographic
portfolio.
muse.
And I have to get my daily selfie quote.
Of the 1950s.
I can't believe I still have this
We've
pencil
all
case.
seen
I should
that
upgrade to the
iconic shot of
21st
Kerouac
century.
on the balcony.
But
And if you
I like
haven't,
it old
shame,
school.
shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet.
My
You
little
dig?
camera bag is battered, but still kicking.
Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man.
I
And his
wonder how
famous
long he
self-portraits
talks if
are
I don't do
famous.
anything.
Early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much.
Can't go to the printer right now.
Selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Sorry, I know. So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to blame society. Speaking of questions, I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Now, based on the chapters I have no doubt you all memorized, who can tell me the name of the actual process that led to the birth of the self-portrait?
Can I answer this?
Anybody? This does not bode well.
Okay, then I will finally take my selfie
I do
soon.
love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
Just jump right in with an answer. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extreme.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
That's the annoying girl to the left in the classroom. That's the annoying girl that I am. That's the annoying person in the front of the room. And that's apparently Kate March, which is bullied
Extremely popular from the 1800s on.
to the right.
The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Am I? Why can't I just take the
Gloria
stuff?
doesn't waste a second kissing ass. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Just a camera for $5,000. Can't really click anything. Or change the key sequence.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock? God, I'm such a photo nerd. So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope. That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Looks a bit like a painting, but maybe it's just the graphics style of the game. Or the color amount is not as much.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When obviously Blackwell spent bank on the computers here.
Really? Show me the graphics card. Can't get down to the PC.
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Is this Photoshop?
Hi, Kate. Oh, hi, Max.
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Interesting.
Huh. This might make a cool shot.
I guess it does. So that's my collection of pictures that I can take. Just have to figure out where they are. Now I can pretend to just silently go out the door.
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
It's funny how there are squiggly lines around the people whenever I sort of mark them. Can't just run out of the window. And the radiator is in the way. Can I just take this camera? I can look at it.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera.
Wish I could get close to look at it without it being marked.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
That's the one that got a boat in the face. And the nightmare.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious. Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Anything else?
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
And then you don't allow me to have a lot of choices in this game.
I kinda like that about him.
To all of you American girls in the movies, no one can tell where your heart is. American girls like dollies with shiny smiles and plus
Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
I wish I
Then let's do the main quest and get into the bathroom.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Do I have to use this sink?
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Well, that's bad luck.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy? Now, who would bother to write that crap? I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least I got out of science class for that quiz. This poster must drive people to have sex. I'm good to flow, thanks. Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
A butterfly flutters by.
Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Yes. Nobody here.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk-ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl.
Now the fun
I
begins.
held up my hand. And then I was back here.
He likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I
our
already
glory.
heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane,
Can I actually reverse time?
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
I did it.
Now, can
I
you give me
actually
an
did it.
example of a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured
human
the
time
human condition in
machine.
black and white? Anybody?
Max, don't freak
Diane
out.
Arbus.
Not yet.
There you go,
Just do the
Victoria.
selfie again.
Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces.
When
You
I
feel
took my
like totally
selfie,
haunted by
Jefferson
those
asked me a
sad
question.
memories of children.
If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this is
is
for
doing
real.
what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
As you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
I couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Can't I just answer?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean
and
process.
give him the right answer?
Yeah, do that.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and cleared...
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Can I do anything again that helps?
What are you waiting for? Go!
Everybody in class is turning in a photo.
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
You have just by participating, by putting yourself out there in the world. Now, no matter
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody. I had my moment in the camera.
I guess I can't do that again.
Totally. I only want to share whatever gifts I have with the world.
I guess I have to
Excuse me.
speak to him.
Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars of...
I'm not avoiding, just...
biding time, waiting for the elusive right moment.
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
Yes, yes, let me just go.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is.
As if. She plays it so shy.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with a giant camera.
They all talk about me.
I can't even get off the couch.
When can you?
I have to get
Can't really talk to anyone again.
Yo, Daniel, you remember that it's payday?
You can't help me at all, Logan.
I know you didn't forget you owe us cash.
Daniel is getting bullied all over again. I hope he doesn't remember.
Your ass.
Logan, seriously, leave me alone.
You're not the boss of me, bro.
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
What's that got to do with anything?
Because if you send me
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in.
You didn't have
and
to
I
do
took the
that.
photo.
I mean, okay, now that's the...
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people. Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people.
So I have to first look at that,
Hammer to break it open.
Hella more trouble for...
and then I can reverse time and know the same
Tell me what
thing.
to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me. Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so
Okay, I
sick
have to
of
move it
people
again.
trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Sick of people trying to control me. No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Now I did something real.
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on?
And then please stop the alarm. Can't I take the photo pieces with me? They are evidence. Oh no.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Indeed. Annoying security guy. And now, what do I have to do? Just leave the building? Or talk to this
You
guy?
look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Well, I I don't know what would be the best choice. Or if it even matters. In that case, they will probably just ignore it and blame me for reporting the rich kid. And in that case, nothing will happen. I don't know. I'll just hide it
I
for
just
now.
got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
Okay, now I'm blamed
There's
for
that
hiding.
Teen Toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
Or just not talk to him at all. Oh, okay, I could go outside and possibly not talk to him.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he hate me?
He hates everyone. At least now this building is empty.
Don't wander around here. Get on outside.
Oh, you see me?
Hold on, Max.
Oh.
Come back here.
What now? I thought I should go outside.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Well, now I can do that same decision again, or a different one. Any ideas? I think the control is a bit difficult. Would be easier with keys sometimes. Oops.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth.
That already happened, so don't need to do that
Don't
again.
wander around here. Get on outside.
And now I really should go outside, okay. There's a drone flying around, that's nice. This girl Brooke is probably controlling it. And the science teacher looks happy about it.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Of course.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to harass students here.
Max, this isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of freedom. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
You know a lot about Blackwell for being the science teacher.
Science is history, Max. And I have a secret wish to teach local lore and legends. There's a lot of unique facts about this you might really enjoy discovering. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Of course.
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
Oh no, it will have consequences. Someone is lying around there. Someone is writing me. Hello. Okay, so I might have to read this, or this is some previous story that didn't appear in the game. Did you want to meet for coffee after school? I don't know. Is that all today? No, it seems like conversation is going a bit back. I should get the flash drive for this Warren guy. Necromantic seems to be a movie about maybe love and zombies. It's a nice combination of words. And parents only write on birthdays, of course.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
I know. Okay, I should get... This seems to be the entry for today. About the butterfly and the nightmare. And everything that happened there. That's the thing about the security guard. Now there's Nathan, the guy with the gun, David, the security guy, and the principal of the school.
I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones. This is a great image. All those rippling green coins. I hope everybody got their wish.
Can't I just use the camera now? Oh, there. With the bird. would sit around and bore around random people.